Assalamualaikum. Like was possible, like was possible.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Uzbekistan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that has been cleared. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He gets me. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Quality ball. Now it's Forlan, and there's green grass ahead of him. And no, that was never going to make it. And he can clear it away. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking for the runner here. No luck with that dink over the top.
Like was possible.
And here's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Here's the cross. Cleared away. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gets his pass away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, off the bar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Forlan must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Defending was strong and firm. Interesting ball. Has a go! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides.
And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. Half-time, it's 1-1. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both
Cristiano
parties in
Ronaldo.
the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And this is Neymar. It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Marquinhos. Look at the space here. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Fiddles it through. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been clubbed away. Good spot, he's seen the run. Danger averted for now. Cross flung header! Goal! And again they hit the front.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Madrid go into the lead. Forlan is onto this. Played right into his path. And he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. He's through here. Shot could be on. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Shevchenko getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Added minute has been
Well,
indicated.
both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, super find. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is the last effort of the game. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Information provided by
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but At the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.
Bu ham divizionda Braziliya 3-minginchi o'rinda turgan ekan. Efootbalda voy o'yinda. Shichinni o'ynab olgan. Nechta turgan ekan qamaydi. Tur 3 o'ygan. Hisob 2-2 qoldi bular.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining
Like
one,
us
whichever
players, well.
side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Goes in for the header! Just off target. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's through. Now is he in? Raul. Now it's Sam Maxima. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. He's had a hit. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Salamat bo'linglar.
And he's had it nicked away. Sam Maxima. Raul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Otto.
Such good technique.
That's a nicely measured pass. And the finish. In he goes again. And it's a goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Uzbekistan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's... Roll!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him with the ability he has. he can reproduce.
Forlan is onto it in a flash, and he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe, and the shot's on here. No, that was never going to make it. Right card. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Sam. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Uzbekistan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty of chance. Well, now it's another chance. Take that with style.
Şimdi gol geldi.
Through to the good. They have breathing space. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Heads it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Zico. He has found the way through. Bernardo Silva calmly anticipates.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Like was böyle bandı. Kimisi lazım. Şimdi gidiyor.
Swung over.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And Del Piero! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Otlu dersi falan.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He's firing off at that one. And he cuts out the supply. Quality ball. Now it's Forlan. They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Forlan. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right. He's shifting through the gear. Great chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Zico. Oh, that's a key interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Uzbekistan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. Cross and a header! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Uzbekistan find a position of real strength now. Odo, that's a sharp pass. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Uzbekistan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Into the middle.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 7.
Off he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Has been indicated.
Messi. All perfectly measured that. Danger averted for now. And it's Del Piero. Rafa Silva. Adeyemi. Rodri. And we're done. Uzbekistan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Del Piero claiming the man of the match. There is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Futbollar o'ziga. Forlanddan gol. Messidan daryo chiqdi haqiqatda, lekin Messidan vashijinli gol chiqdi. Burchakka bilan juda burchakka qadab qo'ydi Messi. Nima kerak emas. Del Piero'dan Karimdan kelib zarba berish. Jin vashi bor. Prям xo'rlab o'randim, xo'rlab o'rdim prям. 41 uchida turgan bola. Chalat. 41 o'rinda turibdi, shu 3-0 yutqazdi hozir. Men har millionga kirganim yo'q. 41,98 o'rinda turibdi. Sukers. Millionga kirganim yo'q mana hozir. O'zi juda kam o'ynayman. Men juda kamman, kam emas. 1300 o'rinda turibman. 41 o'rinda, 1,360,000 o'rinda turibman men. Onasini hepsi. Zico ham 18 o'rinda Zico. Yana bitta Zico qani. Bu Zico mag'lub bo'ldi shekilli. 7-o'ringa tushib ketib qolibdi. Karim Chiqamaga rahmat.